Hello, my name is Steve Bowler, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at Open Shortest Path First, OSPF. In particular, within OSPF we're going to be taking a look at troubleshooting OSPF, and this lab is OSPF Troubleshooting Lab 2. So what we're going to do, kind of like OSPF Troubleshooting Lab 1, if you already saw that, we're going to go through, I'm going to explain the network topology, and then we're going to be assigned a couple of tickets in which we have to fix. So in this lab, in this network topology, what you can see is we have three routers, router 1, router 2, and router 3. We have R1 is connected to R2 via Fast Ethernet 00. All the IP addressing has already been assigned, and all the routing has been done. There's a couple of trouble tickets that we have to fix, so there are some problems that have been injected into our network in which we have to overcome. So again, OSPF area 0 is running between R1 and R2. Between R2 and R3 we have OSPF area 23, and then on R3 this should be loopback 33. On R3 we have OSPF area 33 being run on loopback 33. So again, all the routers loopback 0 interfaces have an IP address. On R1 is 1.1.1.1, R2 is 2.2.2.2, R3's loopback 0 is 3.3.3.3. The network between router 1 and router 2 is the 12 network, and the network between router 2 and router 3 is the 23 network. Again, that's 172.16. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and take a look at our trouble tickets and see what we need to resolve first. Again, OSPF Troubleshooting Lab number 2. Our first trouble ticket reads, R1 is unable to form an OSPF neighbor relationship with R2. Configure the network so that R1 and R2 form an OSPF neighbor relationship. Once connectivity is fully restored, R1's loopback 0 interface 1.1.1.1 should be able to ping R2's loopback 0 interface 2.2.2.2. You may only modify one line of configuration on either R1 or R2 to restore connectivity. And then it says, do not delete any configuration on R1 or R2. So in this ticket, it specifically tells us that we are not able to delete any configuration and that we are only allowed to modify one line of configuration. So let's go ahead and look at the basics. Again, the way we go about troubleshooting OSPF is we need to know how the neighbor relationship is properly formed. We need to know what might cause the OSPF neighbor relationship to not form correctly. And then of course we need to make sure that we have layer 1 and 2 reachability before layer 3 can become established and our OSPF neighbor relationship can come up. So on R1 we can check basic connectivity. If we do a show IP interface brief, it's always a good command to start out with. What we see is we have a Fast Ethernet 00 interface, and that is the interface connected from R1 to R2. We have a 172.16.12.1 IP address, and we can see that the status of the layer 1 is up and the line protocol is up as well. We can also do a show interface FA00, and again this is going to give us the physical link is up, line protocol is up. It's going to give us the IP address, the subnet mask. Again, this is a broadcast multi-access network type of Ethernet. So in this specific OSPF network type,